You have been denied the visa a couple times. How many times exactly have you been denied the US visa?
5 times.
And why are you keep applying?
First of all, why did you start with this topic? Anyway.
Because that is the most important one.
Yes. So I've been denied a visa 5 times, but I keep applying because I see the opportunity. And most of the times you don't see the particular reason why they've denied you. And everything is on point and you know what you're doing, but they still deny you. So you keep trying your chances.
So you agree with me, sometimes to get the US visa is luck.
Yes, it's all about luck, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have to have the documents,
Yeah.
but still the matter of luck comes to play around.
Yeah.
When was the latest time you were denied for?
It was the reason or...
No, the latest time, first of all.
In August 2024.
And the reason?
So this was the weirdest thing that happened, okay?
Yes.
I went there, the consular reviewed my case, and I met this consular before on my previous...
Because you are regular.
Yes.
At the US Embassy.
Yes. So I met her before. So she told me, this time I see your case is very okay, everything is in place, and I don't see a reason to deny you. And I was the last person at the embassy to be interviewed that day. It was Friday. So she told me, and mostly Fridays they give visas. They don't get a lot of interviews that day.
Yeah.
So she told me, I don't see any reason to deny you the visa, but because of the previous cases, I feel like I can't trust you enough to give you this visa. What I can do is give you time to go establish yourself more in the industry that you work in now, and then come back, and then we'll give you the visa. But honestly speaking, I don't see a reason why I can't give you this visa today. I don't see any reason. It's just because of your history. So this taught me another thing, that if you're starting to apply for your visa, make sure you're consistent in the area that you're applying, and make sure some things don't change. From the first time you fill that DS-160 form, there are some things that should never change because they'll compromise you. And also, if you change different visa categories after each and every time that you apply, it makes them doubt you and think you'll do anything to get inside America, which for me is absurd, because at least this person is trying to get in a legal way,
Yeah.
in a program that's known. Other people just lie and make up documents and get in. They get lucky, you know. But someone, you might have a specific reason, a good program that you're going in with, and you just want to go and do the program and come back, but still you get denied. So luck is a very big part in getting.
You said you have to work on the industry. So which industry do you work?
No, when I say the industry that I work in now.
Yes, which one?
Right now?
Yeah.
I work for EBM scholars. It's not only EBM scholars, we have other things that we're working on also. Another company called The Masterpiece. So we're doing a lot of things at once.
Okay, so for people who do not know your name, what's your name?
My name
And
is,
what do you do with the EBM scholars in Tanzania?
okay, my name is Maya. I'm the director of programs of EBM Scholars Tanzania. So when you come to EBM Scholars and you need to apply for any program, or need to know what we do, or need advice, most of the times when EBM Scholars is not here, you'll find me here with my colleague William. We help each other like that. So yeah.
What are the most common programs people, when they come to here at the EBM Scholars?
Okay.
Yeah.
Most common programs are like community colleges. People want to go and study in community colleges because it's a program that doesn't take too long to apply and get results and for you to take off. Another program is summer jobs. Also, it's one of the programs that, first of all, pricing, those are some of our cheapest programs. Also, there are programs that don't take a very long time to like apply and get feedback and apply for your visa for you to go. Although the truth is a lot of people don't get their visas. Also, we don't know the reason why, because we do our best to make the best application for you. That's what we tell everybody, and we tell them honestly that getting a visa is not up to us, it's up to the embassy. Yeah. So community colleges and summer jobs. Tourist visas also. We get a lot of people who already have their invitations or conferences, whatever they want a visa, they come to us. some people come to us, they want us to find conferences according to what they do, their career paths.
Yeah.
We find conferences for them as well and apply for visas. So these are just some of the programs that are very cheap here, and you get fast feedback for you to leave. Yeah.
So you're the true example that you can have everything correct, but you can be denied the
Exactly.
visa. So
I work for EBM scholars. I applied for visas for a lot of people who have left, but still I get denied. You see? So it's not
you have
about
to talk to your grandparents,
my village people.
your village people,
It's
the
not.
ancestors.
It's not about. It's not about anything. It's about luck a lot of times. Yeah.
So what is your education background, and how does your education and your personal life prepared you to what you are doing right now with the EBM?
My educational background is I have a diploma in business administration. I have a bachelor of applied marketing and entrepreneurship. Nothing can prepare you for a job like this because you're not taught something like this at school or in the university. You have to be passionate about these things, do your research, work in this industry for a very, very long time. I mean, work on this stuff before you work on it professionally for other people. You need to do a lot of research. A lot of things change abruptly in these areas where people are working on going abroad. So you need to know these things in order not to lie to people and to make the right applications for people. So you need to be passionate if you want to work in this industry, because it's a self-taught thing, and also you can be guided by people like EBM scholars. Of course, I had an idea, but when I came here, EBM was a very, very big help. You were a very, very big help in getting me where I am now, because I had passion and I had an idea. So it's not about having a bachelor degree or anything like that. Yeah.
And when you are working here, what are the big challenges, like from the clients, from your personal life? What is the biggest challenges you see?
The biggest challenges is the clients, sometimes they can be challenging because they don't understand how the process works. They think the process is very simple. Even if you tell them the process takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, they still want it to be fast sometimes, and it's impossible. So the problem is clients don't understand that it can take a very long time for some programs. And we try our best to be very transparent and tell them how long the program will take, how things work. We work in a very transparent way. A client knows exactly when we start to where it ends. We teach them through the way, you know. We keep things very open, but still, many clients are not very understanding when it comes to time. These things take time and they need patience. Yeah.
And why do you think many people, especially youth, young adults, they are interested in more relocating to other countries?
Okay, they're interested in relocating to other countries because this is our country, but life here is not as good as we want it to be. We work very hard for a very low wage. People are seeking for a better tomorrow. And where else to get a better tomorrow than the first world countries? Yeah, so briefly, it's because they want better lives for themselves and for people with kids, for their children, just to do better. For people who want to come back, they just want to be comfortable, want to go there, work very hard, come home. For some people, they just want to move and start their lives somewhere else. So it's just to build a better tomorrow, because with the amount of hard work that a lot of people have here, they're not paid enough. Like, they're not paid as much as they work. But when you go abroad and you put the same work, like you have the same work energy that you have here, you see like you're paid what you deserve when you're out there. So that's why people will go and do any type of job and give it their all and have like 3, 4 jobs just to make ends meet. And that's why when people go out there and they stay disciplined, do what took them there, it's a 90% chance that you'll succeed.
But you see, nowadays, despite of knowledge, education people put online, not just me, there are so many content creators, but you see there are so many people are opting to take illegal shortcuts, so that no matter whatever, they are just in that country. And in the long run, is going to hunt them into not having the good success as they predicted or they anticipated they will be able to have. How do you advise? Because some people, they come here, I have the money, I have the passport, I just want to go to there.
Yeah.
Give me any neighbors like Tanzania and Kenya, Tanzania and Rwanda, but if you go to Djibouti, Ethiopia, or we go to compare with West Africa, we see most of the Tanzanians are not utilizing these opportunities abroad. And sometimes we say many Tanzanians are focusing more on some of the gossiping stuff than using the same internet, also even small percentage, to look for those opportunities they might be able to benefit. Why do you think people in our neighboring countries, or if you compare with East Africa, we are very, very low at the bottom when it comes to the awareness and the desire to go? Even like if you look like I have content, not many people are watching them, especially from Tanzania. And even if they are watching, some they are not taking the action compared to our neighbors.
Okay, so the first thing is, I'm saying this in a very positive way, and not to look or sound insulting or degrading my fellow Tanzanians, but most Tanzanians are very lazy. They don't like reading, they don't like to research information. Even some people we get here, you tell them about something and something involves doing a little research for themselves, for their own benefit. A simple example is, someone comes here, you start a program, you tell them, create an email, give me the email and the password so that when I'm continuing applying for you, you can see how things are going in your email. Someone can't even create the email, they tell you to create it for them. So this shows you people are very lazy, they can't read, and if you want to travel abroad, you need to read, you need to know your program, you need to go online, like apply for the visa. All these processes, they have small things that if you're lazy, you just end up doing something halfway or quarter way through. So people should stop being lazy and read and do their research and not be scared to try, That's the only problem. The root of this problem is that most Tanzanians are lazy. That's it.
How did you come across knowing me?
Online, yeah. When I was, like I told you, I was very passionate about going abroad, stuff like that, how to apply for visas, programs here and there, stuff like that. So it's something that I'm passionate about. So when you're passionate about something, that means you work on it. When you work on it along the way, you just find people who are successful in that career path that you're focusing on. Yeah? So that is how we came to meet. I contacted you.
What 3 to 5 things do you think should I improve on the videos, on the online social media, so that it can help more people? What should I do to reach more, or to people can be able to improve whatever, for them to benefit more?
Okay, for them to benefit more, especially of course this is up to their willpower, but to benefit more people from East Africa and Tanzania, focus more on growing your Swahili channel, because most people don't know English and that can be a barrier. Another thing is, I think that's the biggest thing you can do. Focus more on growing your Swahili channel, because in the part of the English channel, YouTube channel, Instagram and other social media platforms, I can see the effort that you're doing in growing them and just giving people knowledge. Like I see the behind the scenes and the efforts that you're putting. So for now, the best thing you can do to benefit your own people is put more focus in the Swahili channel also, because not everybody can speak English. That can advantage the people from home.
And when are we expecting a YouTube channel?
I already have a faceless YouTube channel that is doing very well. I don't want to put it out there because I don't like being out there on social media. It was so hard for me to even do this interview, you know that?
Yeah.
So I have a faceless YouTube channel. I'm working on faceless content here and there. That is kicking, it's doing well. Yeah, so I'm working on that. Seeing me out there, I can't promise because it's not my thing, putting my face out there like you. But yeah, faceless content, and people should know there's money online. So work on something online. Don't just let these opportunities pass you by.
Do you have any questions for me?
Questions for you?
Yeah, any questions?
I had plenty, but because I'm in front of the camera, they're vanishing. But yeah. What many people have been asking and are wondering, because now that Trump is in power, they're asking themselves, is green card lottery going to continue, or is it, yeah?
At the moment, we do not know. Why we do not know? Because the video you see online is the video of 2020, beginning of 2020. And even if you hear the video itself, he explaining the rationale, the reasoning behind why he wanted it to end the V lottery. And remember, don't think this one is outsider. Think as this is my country, is American. Trump is doing something for Americans.
Okay.
So he's not doing something for other people. The reasoning of starting the green card lottery, the same reason is still valid now.
Yeah.
That is something else. But the most important is Trump by himself cannot end the green card lottery. On that video, even he said, I will ask Congress to change the law because that one is a law of the land. So it was going through House, it went to the Senate, then it was signed by the president in early 1990s. But for that case, so Trump what will do, if he has to do, he has to take to the House, Senate, then to be signed to end that one. And that is not a priority for this. Yes, there are so many things in immigration, but that's not a priority. Because that one is still a legal way. Now is dealing with the deportation of illegal, criminal, and other things. So those will be the main priority than just talking about the legal way. And to prove that one, he was asked the question yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever, the question about, are you going to end the H-1B? Which you see a lot of people from India and other countries in Turkey, they are coming to work in the US. There is so many debates, oh, we have degrees in America. Trump said, I used myself, the H-1B people to come to work here. If they are so skilled, they are talented, we need them. And not only we need them, but also they can teach other Americans. And not only they should be professional of that level. He entered and said, even there are servers, like if you go to Dubai, I'm giving you an example, there are people with high experience. So those people, if they come here, we welcome them because it's a legal way, they can come to legal way. So people should know one thing, not just Trump or any other people, majority of people, they talk about legal way. So there is no, oh, now we're going to have few visas because Trump is there. How many times people get denied during the Biden or during Obama? So the civil servants at the US Embassy don't care who is the president. They will deny the visa regardless who is the president. So green card lottery, if it has to change, it will be not now because now it's doing the executive orders until April when there will be the first big, the bill is going over there. So I do not know that one, it will have that component. But it will not be a priority because that is the legal way. Now it's dealing with other bigger issues than that one. At that particular time, the issue of deportation was not there. So that's the reason for me. It will be here, at least this year it will be here.
Okay.
Maybe the next year, I don't know, at that moment. But even myself, if I'm president, I would change the green card lottery.
You'd remove it?
Not remove, I would change it.
How?
That green card lottery should be played by someone who's already in the United States. And then I'll add more work visas. Why? Because there are some people, they don't want to go to America. Some they like if they apply for them. You bring them there, they don't like to be there. They get that visa, they still come to live in Africa. So someone who is coming there as a student, someone who is there already as a visitor, someone who is there as on work visa, already a senior American, like America, has experience in America. So if he gets a green card, already wants to be there. Just to give an example, 2022 we applied for one old gentleman, won the green card lottery, and refused to go because, oh, in America, people, they are kill people, whatever. So you see that, so not everybody wants to, is a lottery. wants to go to America. But if you're already there, that would be number one. So they could put more programs of people to go first, experience, do you like it? If you like it, then apply for the lottery. That would be my take on that.
I think I don't think it's still a good take, because with how these consulars are denying us
I'm
the
talking
visas,
as no, the visas don't change, because like I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
But let's go. There is a website, the government website, which has the list of all visas of each kind from 1983 to 2023. They have to put 2024. Apart from the COVID, for instance, the visa for 2010, 2011, the number is almost the same. Yes, there might be one country we get denied, but the number of visas issued, they are more or less the same, similar number almost each year, apart from the COVID time. I understand, but remember, these regulations should, Americans look at them as Americans, their country. They're not looking there as immigrants. Oh, it would be cool to come this way. What about Tanzania? If we catch illegal, what do? We deport them.
yeah, we deport them.
Yeah. So if America is doing this bad thing,
No, it's not a bad thing, okay? I'm not talking about
I know,
deportation.
yeah.
I'm talking about them denying visas for people who deserve to be given these visas just because of instincts. You understand?
For me, I'll advise this way if you want for US visa, because that was green card. But the US visa, what they could do is, on the visa DS-160 application, should allow to upload the documents.
Exactly.
Meaning, when you go there, they have seen your documents, because most of the time you are denied, they haven't seen any document. They just, who's paying for your flight ticket, so and so. Okay, bye, go back home. But if they look, oh, you have this job, you have this one, so they don't see those documents, and they deny you.
And they're so fast in the process. Maybe
2
they
minutes
don't-
maximum.
Exactly.
They are done.
You can judge someone.
So
in
that's
2
what,
minutes.
for me. I like it mostly the visa for UK. Why? When they done with the visa, they send it 2 to 3 pages. They explain, not just general, like even the US letter. Oh, you didn't have the information, whatever. No, the UK visa. Your bank statement has this amount of money. This one cannot sustain it for this number of days you requested. You said you are working for this one. So it is giving you specific, whatever. According to this law, you need to have this. So even if you're denied, you see, oh, this is the reason why.
And
so I
if-
prefer that way.
And if in the UK, if there's something you can change, they give you maybe 2 weeks or 1
Yes.
week to change it, so they can give you the visa.
But US, go apply again another one.
No, that is
pay
extortion to me.
That's I don't like the modality of the US visa.
Yeah.
It's so, like, to be denied, even someone is asking, just as, there is one professor was asking, who is paying for the ticket? Why are you asking someone with a PhD, who is paying for your ticket? That's a disrespectful question.
Yeah.
Yes, I pay for myself, then was denied the visa. How? You denied someone with a university teacher just by asking a stupid question, who is paying
And
for the
the
ticket?
person is a professor.
Yeah, so those are the things like I don't like. I mean, better look for the documents, deny me based on the documents
Yeah.
first. Yes, you can ask him a few questions to correspond to what I have written.
And 90% of the people aren't asked for their documents.
No. And even if you volunteer, sometimes they know I don't want to see them.
Yeah.
So that's why the lucky part comes there.
Yeah.
The juju doesn't work, so unfortunately.
Never worked. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. But some people still believe it works.
I mean, it might be that is what time you are lucky to get it.
Exactly.
You believe, oh, because of my witchcraft guy. No, it's just it was the time for you to be given the visa.
Yeah.
It happened that day, so it's not like you are juju. If that's the case, you could win World Cup.
Yeah.
Africa, Nigeria is losing every time. So why are we not winning World Cup?
Yeah. But what I can tell the people too is that you need to be consistent in your dreams. You
Yeah.
know what you want. You know what your goals are. So these things are just setbacks and challenges along the way. If you want to go study abroad, if you want to go abroad, find a way that is legal, work on it, don't give up. Going abroad from a country like Tanzania is not very easy. It's not easy at all. So if you're not consistent, those people who get it at the first time, they're just lucky, as we said. Work on your goals, don't give up. Work with the right people who
And
want
have friends who are in the
Exactly.
same goal. Because you might have friends, they are talking about just raising chicken or selling rice. That's the only deal. So if you bring them the information, oh, I'm planning to go to America. Say, oh, you're wasting your visa. So they just give their dreams to you, and they think that for you what you are planning to do means nothing. So sometimes better to you have friends in different categories, but one of the category should be like, okay, I want to go abroad. These are the people I'll be talking only these topics. Because if you bring the topic of going abroad to someone who believes in selling avocado, you are talking two different goals, two different dreams.
Yeah.
They are not compatible at all.
Surround yourselves with people who have dreams like yours, who have visions like yours, because most of the people will discourage you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people they say, oh, if I don't want you to go, stay here so that we can all be the same.
Yeah. And I think this is just a notion of Tanzanians. If someone is traveling, they won't tell anybody. Like they believe the village people will ruin
Sometimes
everything.
it's true. There is Kamata Rombaya, like they are at the peak of making sure that you are not going to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a highest level of jealousy or highest level of noticing any other person is above you succeeding in any way. Just simple like only comments. You do not know the person, but all the time you are negative. Like, so are you going to advise someone who says, yeah. So that is the problem sometimes we have.
Yeah.
We take our insecurities, our not reaching our dreams, we're just going to bash someone else, not to make sure
People
that
can't keep their opinions to themselves. Yeah.
exactly, yeah. Any other last question to me?
To you.
Yeah.
Okay. What measures are you going to take this year so that you can accommodate more people during the green card lottery period?
Okay, so there are so many things we have been changing or developing. Number one, what we are doing is to have, obviously we have more experienced staff at the moment, that's number one. Number two is to use more technology, which we have tried to be able to do. Like even someone who is not able to come to the office, we can facilitate editing their photos and doing the application. They can do everything online. It comes directly to us.
Yeah.
That is something else. Making sure that everyone gets, it's still difficult. You might find one, two, they cannot, but everyone gets their confirmation numbers on email and WhatsApp. That way, something I will improve is to make sure that we notify people if they have won. We try to check their results. That is something else. And also to make sure that people who have won are preparing them, make sure that they are going to get their visas, because that is something else. But also, not just to come to America, come there to succeed. So it's not just to, go to America, go to do what? You have to get another kind of support on how to succeed in that way. So for me, like this year, I'll keep putting more education for people to see the value, the need. Even if you are not planning to relocate completely, see the benefits you are going to have of the green card for you, your family in general, in that way. Because some people, they think that if you apply for green card, you win by lottery, you are becoming a citizen and you are going to abandon your citizenship, which is not true. So for that case, we see fewer Tanzanians are applying. In East Africa, only Tanzania has the lowest number of winners each year. We are just less than people even in Burundi, they have more winners. In Rwanda, they have more winners. Kenya are very far. Uganda far. We're just the only one, despite being a bigger population. So that we need to see many people keep applying, not just to apply to me. They can apply even on their own. We want to see more Tanzanians are applying. More Tanzanians, once you apply, share the information to other people.
Yeah.
Because even in the US, for instance, we have groups of Tanzanians in the US, but still, they are not sharing that information. Oh, by the way, this is the time to apply. You forward it there. And some people you forward it to the group. Why are you sending this one? Yeah, for any person who wants to apply or to send the information to their relatives in Africa. They can.
Yeah.
So still, we need, our job should be, you have the information. Even if it's not applicable to me, I can forward it to other people. That's what we are keeping, encouraging people to do. So hopefully, the knowledge we keep putting forward, many people are going to use such information for also to benefit others too.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll keep seeing more Tanzanians are winning, more Tanzanians are there, and once they are there, they will be encouraging other Tanzanians or other Africans to come and be able to do something good to succeed.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for taking your time to be in interrogation with me. And any person who wants to come to the office, this is Maya, Director of programs here at the EBM Scholars in Tanzania. Thank you so much.
Okay.